Hi, I'm the developer of Devader and I'd love to show you my game. My name is Mark Breuer and let's just get right into it. I'll be playing on Deity using the default player color, default vehicle, and yeah, keep it simple. I was skipping all the intro stuff and let's get right into it. So, you land on this planet. Your goal is to protect the core, the matrix, and there are loads of enemies spawning right from the start on Deity. So, it's actually not that easy to survive the first level, in spite of the little red drones that are actually helping you out. So you're not on your own right from the start. Okay, did a pretty decent job. If I hadn't walked into that. Got to adjust my microphone. Okay. So, you get a basic look on what you've done. Quite a lot of stuff will turn up later. And you get to select 2 upgrades. The first upgrade you select actually gives you a new skill, so it's quite an important decision as it'll stay with you for the rest of the game. The bomb is probably it's pretty good, but I'm terrible to use it. Terrible at using it. It usually distracts me like crazy, that's why I'll take it. And I'll go for the shield. Take the missile, bit easier for me. Well, not easier, but you can kill enemies from a distance. And that can be pretty helpful. As I'm using mouse and keyboard, it's pretty easy to use. With the gamepad it's a bit more challenging, but I do know of people who prefer the missile in spite of using a gamepad. It was actually quite a challenge to develop a method of how to use the nuke efficiently with a gamepad. Actually, very happy with the solution I have now. The nuke just has a cooldown, so you can use it very often. Every 8 seconds it reactivates. And the bomb I was talking about recharges every 6 seconds, and you can store up to 6 bombs at once. So if I haven't used them for a while, I'll have more bombs at my disposal. That was actually pretty good. I usually mess up when I'm using the bomb. Another good thing about the bombs are that they distract enemies, so they can actually take the focus off you, and they'll just walk right into their doom. These are actually a lot easier than they might look. They don't do too much damage, it's just pretty annoying stuff. But they die really quickly. One of the main mechanics that a lot of people don't seem to really make use of is bullet grazing, and let's see when I can show you that. This boss will be good for showing it. Bullet grazing is basically you can absorb enemy bullets, and if you absorb enemy bullets you can restore your own health, get some extra firepower. was pretty good. As you can see, I'm not at full health now, but I just picked up that bullet. You can pick up more bullets actually, even with full health, and get more firepower. So staying close to enemy bullets is actually advisable. Some cases just standing still can actually be a better strategy than running away.
Mission completed.
Not too bad. A little bit more info. And the second round of upgrades. You'll also see that if I select, or when I mouse over the upgrades down here, you'll see the lights changing up here. These actually indicate what you will be encountering, so depending on your upgrades you'll have different enemies. Currently there are just 2 different variations per wave. I'd like to extend that, but yeah, I'll definitely need to make a few more sales at the moment. I'm still below 300 sales and the game's been out for a few months, so yeah, a little bit depressing. Not go into that. You can see that the upgrades I selected beforehand are actually kind of highlighted. They have this light blue surroundings, and it actually means if you continue on this path, something different will happen, something will change. Well, I'll go with Warden. This is actually a teleporter. Well, basically, not really a teleporter. You can jump to the end of the level. I was thinking of a way to how to shorten run times if you die later in the game, used up all your continues, you can get a quicker way back to where you might want to be. It does have a few disadvantages. The bosses you'll face will be harder, so it's not an easy decision to make. But I think that's what most games are about, making hard decisions. And I love giving players control and not forcing them down a specific path. Hana. This is actually a reference to a Swiss VR game. Pretty cool. Completely different experience to Devader, but I'm glad not every game is Devader. It's pretty efficient. The turrets do some work as well. And another turret. You can see the 4 little dots next to my Devader. That's actually the turrets that I haven't placed. The outer ring, the blue outer ring is for the bombs. When I use the bombs, you'll actually see that those deplete. Then the light red, I guess, is my shield, and the inner red ring shows my health. There's actually an option to change the colors to be more representative of the power-ups you pick up. That's actually the default. I've changed it as I think it's a lot prettier the way it is now. But for sake of understanding, there's another color scheme. I'm having a really hard time talking and playing, I must say. More respect for streamers. Ah, maybe not, maybe not. That was a bad... Use the bombs. Use the bombs. Raise some bullets. I only just actually added this little squid light thing. Pretty helpful sometimes. You can destroy these little red black balls on the lasers. And also walking through the lasers doesn't mean instant death, it's just damage over time. But the fatter the laser, the more damage you'll be taking, so maybe avoid the fat lasers and for sure don't stay in them for a long time. Also got to look out for my turrets, because if my turrets die, they're gone. There are some will be restored at the end of the level, but if I can keep more than the amount that would be restored, I'll be better off for the next level. So yeah, that was a sneak peek at Devader. Guess I could go on one more level. Yeah, why not? I'll just go one more. Get some more ammo. This is mainly actually for, it's a good combination with the ammo drops, plus if you do a lot of bullet grazing, you get a lot of extra firepower. And currently I'm grazing a lot, so missile, armor, I don't know, try the nuke, and the renegade. That's a new weapon. If I don't shoot for a bit, for 1.5 seconds, I can fire this new chest cannon, and it's very powerful. Distributed a little bit differently. I like keeping the turrets a little bit close to each other as they can protect each other. I've noticed most people go the maximum spread. I do not think that's the best strategy, in most cases at least. That was terrible. And I knew exactly what was coming, so no excuse. Restore with some bullet grazing. Get the power up. Stay away from the bullets. Or maybe actually go and graze some bullets. Okay, that I overstayed my welcome there. When they start flickering, it's time to leave. Okay, we'll have to stop after this level because it's really getting tough for me to talk and play. Another double boss. Christ. Every time I use the bomb I always mess up. Not sure why it's so distracting. I guess because you need some kind of momentum to move the bombs where you want them. So you kind of, or I'm focused too much on placing the bombs and then forget about avoiding bullets. Something like that. Oh my god. Walked right into that. Oh, terrible. Oh well. Well, thanks for watching. I'm usually a little bit better than this, but hey. First try. Well, third try talking today. Have a nice one.